Carla were seemingly unlike killers because over time no one imagined that they would be the cause of 33 rapes and 12 murders. Their acquaintances say that they seemed the perfect couple, as they were even named Barbie and Ken. Was born in Canada in 1964. His life was normal, but when he was 16 years old, he found out that with the father that he had grown up, he was his stepfather. People say that Ken was handsome and tender, but then they realized he was a pervert. In 1987, he that Paul and Karla had met in 1987. When Carla was 17 years old, and in December 1989 they were getting married. When they were married, they decided to change their last name for Teale, which was the name of a movie killer that Paul had seen. Christmas 1990, Paul, with the help of his wife, sedate and rape Carla's sister with her consent in her own home. After raping her, Paul would choke Teale with a pillow, who in turn would choke on her vomit from the drugs.
June 15, 1991, Paul will kill again, this time 14 years old, Leslie Mahaffey, whom he was kidnapped and raped the same day. He will then murder her and butcher her body to dispose of remains in Gibson Lake near Scatharings, Ontario. On April 16, 1992, with the help of his wife Carla, Paul will kidnap 15 years old Christine French. Later, he will expose her to 3 days of order in which she was raped and tortured, until she found dead from so much abuse. Her body was found on a country road 2 weeks after she disappeared on the way to her school. In addition to the murder charges, Paul was charged with more than 40 sexual assaults. In 1993, Karla confesses of the crimes that she had done with Paul. The strong evidence was found by the police in their house, like recordings where they abused their victims, the rope with which they tied, and the saw with which they dismembered the bodies of the girls. Started of statements by Karla against him and the evidence found in his home. But Paul's statement said that the deaths had been accidentally and that Karla was the one who murdered the victims. In the same year, Paul was sentenced to life in prison. Karla was sentenced with 12 years in prison for revealing all the information.
Now Carla is free, is married, and she has 3 children. She going to move it to French province of Quebec. There she hoping to find a certain invalid, since the case had not had as much impact as in Ontario, the same of her crimes. She was warden. I can forgive myself. I often did that. I don't know their side to be happy about that it. I was in a situation where I was unable to see clearly, to ask for help, a situation which I have completely deranged. Others say that she hates that I did, but that she loves me, and we have a very nice relationship. I am very fortunate.